I've been part of a lawsuit, and the results of the lawsuit
Uh-huh.
is the building of this station.
Okay.
I'm also chair of the committee. I meet with the MTA all the time to talk about physical features that will improve the subway and make it accessible. And I grew up here. I grew up in Sheepheads Bay.
Okay, sweet.
And for the first 18 years of my life, this was my home station. And it never had an elevator. It had a stair to get right into the station and stairs to get up. And now I took an elevator up and down and back and forth. And the people who live here who can't walk up and down stairs could get to the city like everyone else, or they can go to Coney Island in any direction they want. It's independence.
Why did you become an advocate? Was it something personal why you became an
Well, I
advocate?
became disabled about 12 years ago.
Okay.
And I realized that while I'm fighting for my own rights, I can be fighting for the rights of other people. And here, there's something called the curb cut effect.
And what is that?
That
exactly?
when people who use wheelchairs demanded curb cuts on every corner, and they work. People who have to roll up and down the street could get from one street to another. But it turns out that a lot of other people use the curb cut. Parents pushing strollers can cross the street. People making deliveries, with hand carts can cross the street. Tourists who have wheelie luggage can wheel their luggage across the street. When you make things accessible and have universal design so people with disabilities can travel or do day-to-day activities, it makes it easier for everybody to do those things. And I'm glad I got to use my advocacy to help many, many people.
So, you talk about that was a grassroots effort that got you going.
Yeah.
And so with these situations occurring these days, it's apparently that we need more activism. So do you plan to broaden your horizon with the present political system going on?
Well, I've always lived my life under the theory of, think globally and act locally.
Okay.
Presently, the national politics is a nightmare, especially for people with disabilities. The ADA is being gutted, and the ADA doesn't have a police force, so people have to enforce it, and the enforcement part of the ADA is being removed. So you have to report violations, you have to stick with it, and because people with disabilities don't want to have to return to being stuck in their own homes. And those days are over. We're not going back.
So again, if someone wants to reach out to you to get your expertise, is there somewhere that
They should reach out to my vice president of an organization called Disabled in Action of Greater New York. I think that's our website, is disabledinaction.org. It's easily Googleable, and we have meetings monthly. We have a website, we have email addresses, and there's even a phone number on the website, which I do not remember.
So I congratulate you again that today you had the governor down here to open up and make life very easier, because I have associates in this neighborhood who actually were looking to move because they said this thing was going on for almost 10 years. Is that correct?
I think for 120 years,
120
for 120 years, the station had no elevator.
Right.
And now that this station was built in 1907, and now it is 2026.
Wow.
119 years later, you could live here and you can get to Manhattan, you can get all across Brooklyn with a station that has an elevator.
Sweet.
As Jana Lieber said at the press conference, the station has entered the 21st century.
Sweet. And again, your name is?
My name is Michael Ring, R-I-N-G.
Okay, how do you spell it, please?
M-I-C-H-A-E-L, R-I-N-G.
And you can be reached again
at disabledinaction.org.
Congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you.